Hey guys, welcome back to some more Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, the Golden Sea. In our previous session, our players did it! They did it! They went and saved, they went and freed the Whirl Islands of their chaos. They faced off against Shadow Lugia and Shadow Ho-Oh, apparently. And then after that, whatever shadowy spirit that had been corrupting Lugia freed itself and proceeded to possess Chef, and then bonded with Black Fog, forming into Shadow Fog. And through that final battle, Ostinato evolved, and Chef, with the final wish from Jason, was given a new transformation. With their combined might, along with Micha, they were able to destroy Shadow Fog once and for all, and were able to free the Whirl Islands back to their original, back to their former glory as the Silver Islands. So now the shadowy cloud barrier, the storm barrier that had been completely obscure, keeping the Whirl Islands away from the rest of the archipelago, is gone, along with the threat of Shadow Lugia and the Shadow legendary birds. And because of that, unfortunately, Lugia could not be saved, as the corruption was just so infested into their soul after being a Shadow Pokemon for literally centuries, that they gave themselves up and allowed themselves to be to essentially be replaced by their offspring, Silver. So we now reconvene with our adventurers as they are getting ready to set off from the Whirl Islands after saying their goodbyes to the legendary beasts and the legendary birds, and they're having their final conversations with both Silver and Ho-Oh. So, what would you guys like to say to these two?
Jeff is just grateful for everything that's happened so far.
Yeah. Surprised that we did it.
Ho once again says, "I must again apologize. Things didn't entirely go exactly to plan, but that is what is occasionally goes. You always there's some things you just can't plan for, and this shadowy corruption, whatever it is, I had heard about it. There were incidents reporting a few decades back in another region, but I didn't expect it to entirely be this perilous, this dangerous. For all it's worth, I'm just glad that Lugia is free now. I'm glad that you are all free from that black fog spirit that has been haunting you this entire journey. You're all children. You should all enjoy seeing the world, not be at risk of losing your minds. Well, it seems that this will be goodbye for now, but I sense that there's still things left to be uncovered here. Your job is far from over. As champions, your people will have a lot of trust in you. And as I've witnessed your skills firsthand on multiple occasions, I know that you're well up for the task. Best of luck, travelers. And spreading out their wings, come, Silver. Let's go. Ho takes off, and Silver like looks at all of you, ending at Ostinato, and then takes off after Ho, and they both circle around your ship up in the air, and then they fly off into the clouds. And Jack goes, "I know we were able to get here in a matter of hours. Hope they're letting us do the same thing on our way back to the capital."
Yeah.
Anyways, Kara, how are you doing? And Kara's like, looks at much better conditions. Like, yeah, Ho actually helped me real good after all the stuff in the island. So, feel brand new. So, does anyone else have any final remarks before we set off?
Not really.
Yeah, don't think so.
All right. So, you guys make your way back to the capital, and just as Jack had hoped, you guys managed to spot land within hours. And where is this? You guys arrive back at the port, and there to greet you are all the Squirtles, Wartortles, and the Blastoise. And they were keeping watch, but they did not expect you guys to be back so soon. It's like, whoa, hey, you guys were only gone for a night. And like the Wartortle and Blastoise like start talking, and Blastoise is like, well then, go tell him, go, hurry. And the Wartortle immediately like hurries off. As the Squirtles and everyone else starts like helping sort of like anchor up your ship and tie it around to the port. And after a bit, eventually when you guys finally disembark, or you guys finally disembark, you are greeted by, where is the sprite? You guys are greeted by Don Juan himself. Let me just turn around. There we go. Alright, you guys can hop off the ship.
There we go.
Yeah, I was like, y'all are moving very slowly. Y'all know you can just drag it along.
I cannot see where he is. My thing is zoomed in. There we go.
Oh shoot, why is Jack so low?
I'm not. I'm at full health.
Yeah, you're low volume before, but now I can hear you guys.
Okay.
Alright, so, okay. So you guys finally arrive, and Don Juan is there to greet you. He's like, travelers, Dynadashers, champions, welcome back. You are much earlier than I expected, that's for sure. But don't worry, we can move things along ahead of schedule. I see that you have all returned in one piece. I take it that your mission was a success?
Yes,
It
indeed.
certainly was.
Wonderful! That's great news to hear. All right, well, don't worry. We can finally get the last little bit of the ceremony for the Golden Festival finally taken care of. And as both champions and heroes of the archipelago, we shall hold a parade in celebration of your victory.
Oh.
And so, unfortunately, because of time restrictions on my end, I wasn't able to get a whole setup there, but for the funky little parade. But essentially, it's a grand closing of the Golden Festival over in the plaza, as you are all like paraded around the massive Ho-Oh statue, and constantly like there's everyone's like trying to catch a glimpse at you. They're like singing your praises. Everyone's cheering, and you guys are all heroes. everyone here truly like appreciates you, and everyone give me a quick perception check.
Alright.
All right. So, Misha, always the perceptive one, she is. She's the first to notice that, looking from some of the alleyways and even on top of some of the buildings, are some of the Pokemon that you all met down in the slums in the Rust Bucket, and they are also cheering you on from the sidelines.
Aw, how sweet.
Hooray.
And so you guys party like all morning and afternoon long, and then eventually, after several hours of celebrating, the partying dies down, and you are all escorted off from the plaza, and Don Juan himself personally invites you over to basically have a discussion over what previously just happened, and also, you know, now that you guys have cemented yourselves as the newest champions in the archipelago. So you follow Don Juan, and eventually you guys make it up. You make it up to the upper class part of Dorado.
Oh.
As you're being escorted by Don Juan and his Duraludon advisor. And you know, catch sight of you can see that these buildings are much more sophisticated, a lot more, like, you can tell that these are a lot more refurbished than the rest of the island, the rest of the city. And as Don Juan is leading you guys over, he's like, well, normally I would bring you all over to my mansion. Unfortunately, it is currently under renovation. So instead, I'll just bring you off to the town hall, and we can meet in my office. So you guys walk into this building and find yourselves in the lobby of this magnificent little town hall. And you do spot like some couple Pokemon you recognize, especially Kumar, who turns over to you guys and like he gives like a subtle, like, you know, like the two-finger salute thing. He basically just gives like a version of that. Although I know that Gallades don't. I mean, yeah, no, they do have fingers. They just always keep them like together. So yeah. And Don Juan, the Duraludon, keep leading you inside, and they're like, right this way. So, enjoyed the festival?
Yeah, we did.
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful, wonderful. Well, as new champions of the Golden Trials, and, well, heroes of the entire archipelago, you've done this continent a great service, and we shall be forever indebted to you for your aid in assisting with Ho-Oh and Lugia as he leads you to your office. To his office, I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow, this is really nice.
What a nice chandelier.
I'm trying to remember where this is. Oh wait, I know where it's from.
I do not remember where this is from.
X and Y, baby.
I
Yeah.
knew it.
All right, and as you guys walk in, Don Juan's like, would any of you want something? Refreshments, snacks, and anything you might need? Just say the word.
I mean, hold on, wait, let me look at Chef's character sheet. If you had any, if you have any orange berries, that would be great.
Interesting request, but no worries. All right, we'll get that. We'll get that ready to you, if you don't mind. Don Juan says to the Duraludon was like, mm-hmm, and he walks out. Well, can assure you, we'll be what's the word? We will be You'll be recompensed more than just a parade and kind words, I can assure you. But I would like to learn more of what transpired on the Whirl Islands. I know that Ho-Oh had requested you all to aid in freeing Lugia, but unfortunately they didn't delve much when up on the tower, so I'm just curious as to what actually transpired there.
Okay, I do a small huddle with the others, and I'm like, Don Juan can't hear this. Do we tell him that Lugia died?
Why
Or-
not?
I'm just wondering, cause again,
I look at
I'm
him.
just,
Look back at you
no,
guys,
I'm
I'm like,
just asking.
oh, no, he's still a good guy.
All right, I'm just asking if we mentioned that.
Hmm.
I mean, Lugia's been out of commission for a long time, so there's not like, I don't know, people aren't gonna go like into hysteria that it's suddenly gone.
Hmm.
That's true.
I don't mean to interrupt, but I'd like to I'd like an answer to my question if you don't mind.
Lugia died.
To put it bluntly.
Huh.
Yeesh.
But had a child. So there's still another Lugia.
Oh, I didn't know that legendary Pokemon could have children.
Neither did I.
Interesting. I'll be honest with you, for the longest time, I always thought that the stories of legendary Pokemon like Ho and Lugia were all, stories. I'd been raised on those myths, but I thought that's all that they were. But when I had heard that you all had been apparently chosen by Suicune and others had been chosen by the other legendary beasts, I was curious. Obviously, I took it with a grain of salt because there's only, word of mouth isn't always 100% honest. But that last night yesterday when we had witnessed Ho-Oh and the beasts on the tower, I was utterly speechless. I was
Mm-hmm.
I was taken aback. I had no idea that was even possible. I've hosted the Golden Festival before, and let me tell you, this makes the last times completely lackluster. We didn't have any sort of legendary sightings or appearances from the Golden God themselves, but it was a life-changing experience, and I do thank you for allowing me the opportunity to witness that firsthand.
You're welcome.
Yes, well, normally what standard protocol of sorts with champions of the Golden Trials is that you essentially show a form of trust within us, and this is even more assured now that you aided Ho-Oh. Granted, what exactly happened with Lugia that caused them to die?
I guess being possessed by a shadow Pokemon for Arceus knows how many centuries, it really took a toll on them. And when the shadow Pokemon finally left Lugia, it left with little to no energy left.
At the mention of a shadow Pokemon, Don Juan's like steps back a bit. It's like, huh. I'd heard tales of shadow Pokemon a few decades back, but I didn't think that that's what caused Lugia to disappear. This whole time. Well, even for being a god of storms, do you feel sorry for them? If what you said is true about them perishing soon after being freed, then I guess they are finally resting from all that pain and suffering. So, and I take it you
Sorry, I'm just munching on something here.
in character or not?
Yes.
We could say that as soon as you guys got in, like the Gothitelle at the front, like gave you all like some snacks and refreshments.
No.
And yeah, and then Don Juan's like, well, since everything, and I assume you all dispatched of that shadow, whatever it was. Am I correct?
Yes, we did.
Yes.
Wonderful.
It is now gone forever. Definitely
Good.
never coming back. Looks at camera.
Right, Jack?
I did not eat the finger, so.
Good.
Or actually, it wouldn't have been a finger, it would have been some random bone. I guess.
Yeah, part of the tail.
I don't know.
Okay. Oh man. But yeah. It's like wonderful. That eases my old heart. In any case, then because of that, now there with this sense of trust that we have with you, I do hope that means that we can request that you aid us in any possible affairs that, you know, could potentially put this fine nation at risk if not resolved.
Me looks in camera.
What was the question again?
Basically, he's asking you, hey, you
Can we
guys
help
have...
in the
yeah,
future if there's another apocalypse or nation-threatening event,
pretty much, yeah.
and I just look into the
yeah,
camera because I would know nothing about
Alright.
anything. Oh.
I would be more than willing to help protect.
Wonderful.
However,
Hmm?
when I look at my wallet, and I see my wallet is like bare bones.
You open the wallet and like a tiny little it's like, you know how like flies fly out of empty wallets, but it's like a tiny little like cutie fly.
Yeah.
Oh, that.
Are we going to be getting anything for this?
Oh yes, of course.
Compensation.
Of course. Yes, I already said you'd be getting fair compensation for outside of just kind words and a parade. Yes, in fact, my
cool.
assistant should be back very soon. And like not even a minute later, the Duraludon returns with several bags and proceeds to hand each one to all 5 of you, including Gemma and Kara. And in each one is... Alright, here we go. Funky little price. All 5 of the bags contain 10,000 Poké Dollars. Yes.
Collectively.
Each. So 50K in total. You got a lot of money. You guys get... so yeah, basically what I list down, this goes to everyone, alright? You all have individually this amount of stuff. 10 Oran berries, 5 citrus berries, 5 lum berries, 5 full reviver seeds, 10 bandages.
Full?
Yes. As in, or like regular reviver seeds.
So full reviver seeds.
Yeah, yeah, basically like trying to
Like
remember.
you'll be restored
Max
to full
revive.
HP.
Max revives work differently in this.
Or like what the max revives do in the games, roughly.
Not in the
It's like a reviver seed, but better.
We would come back up to what our max HP would be,
no,
including injuries.
It's wrong terminology on my part. It's a big reviver seed, so those revive you and heal 50 hit points.
Okay. So
Yeah.
these are big.
Uh-huh.
Alright.
And then you guys get actually wait, instead of the actually no, along with the lumberries you guys get 5 gold gummies, which essentially are full heals, and they're essentially the same thing. They heal any status afflictions. However, you can use them as a standard action. You don't need to use a don't need to have them be food buffs.
Not a
We
food.
have a lot of stuff.
Yep.
Jesus.
All right.
Okay.
can
I
you
will-
roll that
Still
one
get
more
those-
time just to make sure.
I
so,
will-
like,
I
we
will-
didn't miss anything?
Yeah, I'll be writing this down. Don't worry. And then along with that, you all get 3 golden apples, which heal you of 80 hit points and cure any status afflictions. So they're like full restores.
Okay, so wait, what was the gold gummies then?
They're essentially full heals, while gold apples are full restores.
Oh, full heals.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Does that get rid of injuries as well?
No. However, you guys do get 5 bandages each.
Alright, cool.
I'm gonna write this down real quick.
And we got 5 citrus berries?
Mm-hmm. And then for Chef in particular, Chef, let's see. You get we'll just say you get, there's actually a 6th bag, which is given to you, Chef, and it's a crap ton of ingredients, a bunch that I just can't pull up from my, can't pull out of my mind right now. By next session, you'll have a full comprehensive list of all the materials
Thank
you
you.
have.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bandages. Okay. Alright, cool.
Alright, let me write this down.
Good to know.
Done. Let's see, and then
Shoot.
so yeah, I said the money, the orange berries, lumberries, gold gummies, golden apples, and bandages. Am I missing anything?
He said citrus berries as well.
5 citrus berries, I believe.
Oh,
is what
okay,
it
yeah.
is.
Oops. Alright, yeah. Imagine I just didn't say
Yeah.
that, but you guys are lying, so I give you more stuff. It's fine.
The recording, we'll hear from the recording.
Yeah. Don't worry, it's alright, it's alright.
I've got 10 orange berries, 5 lum berries, 5 citrus berries, 5 golden gummies, 5 golden apples, 5 bandages.
Mhm. So everyone can add this to their inventory. And I see that.
Oh, golden apples remove an injury?
Huh?
I have that written in my notes here.
Did I say that? I need to check.
I had already put golden apple in my inventory before, and it's just marked at 0.
Huh? Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. I had that put in. Yeah, that does that too.
All right.
Yeah. He who full restores. Okay. So, and I wrote that down, and so yeah, that's given to everyone here. So in total, you guys got 50k and a crap ton of items. And while we may reach out to you sometime soon, for the time being, we'll allow you to rest. You're more than welcome to take lodging up in one of our higher class inns free of charge, and then you can go on home, spend some time with your families or whatever it is you might want to do, and we'll contact you if we ever need you.
Alright.
Very well. Then, if you'll excuse me, I have some work. I need work to do, and well, best of travels for all of you. Thank you very much for your work across this region.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Jack.
Where's the shop? Where's the shop?
Yeah, Jack. I see you like furiously writing in typing in the Discord server.
Oh, what's going on now?
No, I'm just.
Oh.
Something I've been meaning to learn earlier. I just got busy updating my moveset. I need actually first. I need to put the items in my inventory before I forget. I got most of these.
Yeah, don't
I
forget.
just need the gold gummies and apples. That's all I need.
So, by this point, after the festival and the meeting with Don Juan, you guys make your way back outside, and just give me a sec.
I have
What's
two
up?
TMs, by the way. Could I just go ahead and use those? 'Cause now
Yeah, you can use them right now.
Okay, cool.
As Ostinato just
No,
walk
no,
out,
need to
he's
roll.
just like, you don't
Yeah, I'm
need
just
to
gonna go smack myself with the little disc. Yeah.
Yeah, you're just like proceed to just hold it as it just gets absorbed into your hand. I don't.
I
No,
think
no, no.
that's
Wait,
fine,
no, no. It's
yeah.
like how in Fire and Leaf Green, when you use a TM, they just like you just like hold it up to their head and their mind just absorbs it or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the thing with TMs is like unlike tutor moves, you don't need to roll focus checks.
Dub.
Yeah. So
Hey, Layla.
what's up?
So after adding those abilities to that special burning form that I have, I saw one of them only works for a specific damage base, and I found it only worked for one of the moves that I had. So then once I added that as a move, it gave me a capability called Fire Starter,
Oh yeah. That
which
is.
I originally thought would just be I can set fire to everything. No, it's just struggle attack becomes fire type. And apparently, according to PTU, struggle still is not allowed to benefit from stab.
Yeah, unfortunately,
Which is
but
sad.
yeah. I think that like those capabilities usually also imply that they could just start like use elemental like affect basic elements of that type. So like you theoretically could like just light a small fire if you wanted to.
Alright.
Also, why is Gemma not at full HP? Let me fix that. There we go. All right. Speaking of Gemma, as you guys are walking, walking out, you guys run into some. You guys see some familiar faces. Behold.
I want to turn to a fire form immediately.
As
But I won't. I won't.
you
Can I
can't.
turn into a Flareon, please?
Actually, yeah, Misha, you can do that right now.
Thank you.
Yeah. And and from doing that, Pirate and the others just immediately like stab it. It's like, whoa, hey, we're not here to cause trouble. And I forgot to ask my sprite artist to make this, but just pretend that one of Pirate's arms is just like this essentially this dull steel gray color, as it's a prosthetic arm. And Pirate's like, I just And you can tell that he's like looking away and he's extremely nervous and like if bro had boots, he'd be shaking in them. I and then Nish goes, "It's okay. Take deep breaths, pirate. I just, I wanted to apologize. The last time we met on Eminence Island and, that other place, Turquoise Island, I was a very, very disrespectful and, chef, right?
Yes.
I'm very sorry for threatening your family.
I appreciate the apology. However, we're not the only ones you should apologize to.